Please enter a valid YouTube. And that's what they give me to embed. That's weird. Weird, weird, weird. Okay. Well, what we'll have to do, that's, okay, embed. I'm embedding. They don't make this easy to do the Google Hangout, let me tell you. So this is a learning experience, and just bear with us, everyone. We're just trying to figure this out, and there's a lot of steps involved in this, and we're just trying to work it out. So let me put that in there, and it keeps on telling me. Okay, why don't we do this? Whoops, I'm gonna take out that and just do this. Maybe no.
It's the Kimmy do this and that show.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay, that's all right. For some reason, that's not going to work, so I guess we're just going to have to put this up on YouTube after the show. So sorry, guys. We will work on that and try to figure that out. Maybe Laura, since you're the tech guru person, I think next time I'll have you try to figure it out and get in.
Yeah, I'd like to actually learn, because we're going to start using it for.
Yeah, I mean, this is all the there's like pages of instructions you have to go through to get this all linked together to events, and it's not as easy as it just seems. I mean, unless you're just a techie guru type person, and that is definitely not me. So I will be the first to say. But thank you for listening to us and watching us on YouTube now that you can't join the event. So this is going to become a YouTube event.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do, let me kind of put it up here. We want to talk to women today about, being over 40. We were on GCN today, and we had an awesome lady on the show, and we were talking about, not ready for granny panties, and that was an awesome show. So if you want to catch the show, go on to gcnlive.com and go to Lady Talk Live, and you'll be able to hear today's show. It was an awesome show, and it's just to empower women. Lauren, we had a really great time on that show.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and it's really enlightening. We need to let everybody know we're not 60, 70, 80. We don't have to act like that, and even when we are, we don't have to act like that. We still look good, and age is a state of mind, and sexy is a state of mind, and you put on those granny panties, it's going to affect you not only physically, because your husbands don't want to look at that, but mentally, because it just changes our whole perspective. It's like you've said a couple of times, thrown in the towel.
Yeah, I mean, just like for me, yes, I got braces after 40, and I hear a lot of people say, well, you're already 40. Why would you even bother dealing with your teeth?
A lot of people would actually say that to themselves. I'm already 45. What's it matter? I've only got 35 years of life left, or 40.
Not me.
So that's their mindset.
Yeah.
They've already said to themselves, 65, 70, and I'm done.
Yeah, and unfortunately, that is the mindset that a lot of, not only women, I would say men too, deal with. That's the mental, because they're worn out from job stress. A lot of people are sick. Their health is in the 40s. I see more people on prescription drugs in their 40s, and I'm totally shocked by it. Diabetes, blood pressure in their 40s.
Right. And then you're seeing people with gray hair, their skin isn't really healthy, they're overweight. Why is it when someone turns 40, they just figure, you know what, the hormones have changed, I'm going to be fat, and I'll just be happy being fat?
No.
That's not me. I have to work at it now. I never used to have to. But that's just the saying. You turn age 40, I'm going to be fat, I'm going to be unhealthy, I'm going to take medications, I'm going to wear big drawers.
No. And just like I said on the show today, that I will be, and I know this is going to be a great mental picture for everyone, but I will be the first 90-year-old woman walking into Victoria's Secrets buying some thongs. And I know that's going to just be a mental picture that especially guys do not want to even
They make a
comprehend.
website called victoriassecret.com.
Yes.
Ordering that stuff from home.
No, I want to go into Victoria's Secret so I can just put that visual in, guys. That would be funny.
It would be funny.
Yeah. Just to be 90,
I
going in there and going, oh, me and David, oh, look, honey, wouldn't these be sexy tonight? You know, and just
Look
see
at them
the
up,
faces.
picking them up like this. I don't know, dear. I don't know if this will fit right.
But you've got to have that sense of humor. After 40, you are not dead. You should be living. And
That's right.
One of the things I want to go into today is I was doing some research and I came across this article about signs of middle age. Mm-hmm. And I mean, some of them I agree with that I do, but in other forms it's like, no, I'm not going there. But they've already labeled, you know, women over 40 or even men over 40, you're old.
Yeah.
And to me, just like you said earlier, we're the new 30. I mean, 40 is the new 30.
40 is the new 20.
Yeah, 40 is the new 20. I mean, women in their 40s are now having their first children, just like we went over.
Yeah.
They're getting married for the first time.
They're going to college. They're buying their first homes. They're dating for the first time. You know, no longer have a biological clock ticking, so it's not like you got to go right from high school to getting married to having babies all be done by the time you're 30. They're not even starting at 30.
Exactly. Well, I want to go over a few of them, and now you tell me, Laura. Okay. Number 1, losing touch with everyday technology such as tablets and TVs. Well, I did show my techie side today, trying to hook up the YouTube to our Google Hangout event. However, maybe that a little bit applies to me, but I'm not so much in tune with TV. I'm not a big TV person because, honestly, to me, it's a bunch of junk on TV. Mm-hmm. You know, tablets, we're into the tablets. I mean, we're into the updated stuff. So I would say, yeah, you have to be. Find you have no idea what young people are talking about. I know more than what young people are talking about. I could teach them a thing or two. Mm-hmm. That is my thing.
They don't think you can.
Well, some of the things I get shocked at, like this, the Miley Cyrus, what is that called? They're tweaking or twerking? What the heck is twerking? I didn't know what twerking was.
You don't know what it is?
No, I did learn
Let's let you learn that when you're 90, okay?
Ooh, that's a really bad visual. Does it have to do with that tongue thing that she was doing?
No, it has nothing to do with her tongue. You need to Google this after.
I'm going to have to Google what twerking is. And also, when her tongue thing, I was like, I think she belonged to Gene Simmons.
I know. What in the world? That is not her tongue.
I'm sorry. That is, well, guys may like, I don't know.
All right.
We won't go there. Anyway. See, over the age of 40, yes, I can think of those things.
Over the age of 40, you can say those things.
I can. Okay, feeling stiff.
Yeah.
No, this is what
I
it
know you
says
did
right
not
here.
do that on purpose.
Feeling stiff. Well, too bad our husbands are not here. They were supposed to be on the show today, but
they were. They chickened out. This is why.
Because I would have looked at him and said, feeling stiff, you know. But okay, this is a rated G show.
I wouldn't even want to know what my husband would say.
Well, we know what your husband would say.
Yeah, sometimes we just need to keep them out.
Yes, and this may have been one of those shows. So.
Yeah.
Okay, but I guess what they meant by feeling stiff is
joints.
the joints and but woo, I was going to go over there and get, if you can look behind me, the Healthy Starter Pack in the back right there. If you call the 855-333-5239 number, we can definitely talk to you about your stiff joints.
Yep.
And you can give us a call, and we can go over that, because I'm going to tell you, you do not have to have stiff joints.
Absolutely not.
And I do have a testimony to give to that, because before I started on, and we do talk about Youngevity products because we endorse Youngevity. Lady Talk Live endorses Youngevity, and the reason being is because we believe in their product. And we'll go into other reasons, the business side of it here in just a minute, why we also got involved in Youngevity. But I'm going to tell you, these are the best products. Before I started on these products, I had 2 rotator cuff tears in both of my shoulders, and I was looking at knee replacement surgery. And we actually heard about Dr. Wallach on the Alex Jones Show. Which is another popular talk radio show on GCN. And Doc Wallach was on there talking about sicknesses and the reason we are so sick as a nation, why we feel like, we're 90 years old in our 40s, and this is the reason why we're depleted in our bodies of the nutrition and the vitamins and minerals and nutrients that we need. And so I was in such bad pain. I was addicted to painkillers. My marriage and my whole quality of life was gone. I couldn't even pick up my grandchildren. I have 3 beautiful grandchildren. I couldn't pick them up. I couldn't go golfing, do the things that I love to do. I couldn't do any of those things. I had to sleep sitting in a recliner chair at night, because when I lay down, that's when I hurt the worst. And I was in a total depression. And when we heard this, I decided to try the product and got on the Healthy Bone and Joint Pack. And once I did, and it wasn't an overnight miracle, it wasn't an overnight cure, this big C word, it was none of that. However, over time, I would say over probably a 3-month period, I started getting the vitamins and minerals and nutrients that my body was depleted. My shoulders were depleted of the calcium it needed. And that's why it was hurting so bad. Well, your body will repair itself if you let it, and if you give it the proper things. Well, after I gave it the proper things, I did not need rotator cuff surgery. I didn't need a knee replacement surgery. So I am living proof that giving your body the proper nutrients that it needs, you don't have to have surgery. And I know you guys went through a lot of things, health issues too.
Well, when I first got on the products, I was just over 40, and I didn't really have any health issues, and I was in pretty good shape. It was when I hit about 47 where what I noticed for me were my hormones started changing, and I started gaining weight. I had been taking the products, so I had the nutrients in my system. But what I love, and I forgot to bring it down here, is the ASAP drop.
Oh, I'll get that here.
Yeah, the ASAP drops taken with the Healthy Start Pack that we have behind us.
Let me turn it.
Will help you lose that extra adipose fat that you accumulate after you hit a certain age or hormones hit you. And, it's all that fat that you can't get rid of no matter how many sit-ups you do, how many jumping jacks, how many miles you run. It doesn't work, because I was hitting the gym, I was working out at home, I was eating right, and trust me, I know the difference. I didn't have any bad food, and nothing was taking it off. As soon as I got on the drops, bam, I lost 18 pounds in 3 weeks.
And I know, I seen your pictures. You were a hot mama.
Well, and it came directly off, and I had this belly roll underneath my breasts, and I couldn't get rid of it. It's like, where did this thing come from? It's so unattractive. And that is the first place it burns off of, is your tummy.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
men notice a big result right away because they tend to carry weight there. Women were kind of all over. So
Over.
I felt like I stepped out of a bigger version of Laura when I was done with this.
Yeah.
Because, I
You
mean,
look
it just kind
great.
of
Yeah.
came off everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm going to tell you, and I went on the ESAT program too because after I healed my body from those other things, I was, being depressed and you really can't move around very much. I gained
Yeah.
weight. So within the 6 weeks, I lost 45 pounds.
I know, it's
Now,
unbelievable.
it is. It's amazing what the weight loss program that Youngevity has. It's amazing. So again, if anybody's interested in any of those things, you can call. You can go to our website, theladytalklifeshow.com.
Hmm.
You can call us. The best thing to do is call us, ask questions.
Yep.
855-333-5239, and we can answer any question you have.
Right.
We do talk about them on our radio show on GCN Live on Saturdays. We do have a radio show on Blog Talk on Tuesdays at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and GCN Live on Saturdays at 1 o'clock Central Standard Time. So what we were talking about, let's go back to some. Here's one. Need an afternoon nap.
Now,
Not
you
me.
know what? I cannot nap.
I can't.
I've never been able to nap. I think my mom will tell you that ever since I was a kid, she doesn't know when I slept because I was constantly awake and crying and ready to go. I get about 5 to 6 hours of sleep a night, and I'm fine with that. Now, if I do lay down and try to take a nap, I'm like crud the rest of the night.
Yeah,
It just messes me up.
grumpy. Yeah, and you do. You feel worse. But see, being on the products, I don't have to. I used to be one to take naps because by the afternoon, I'm just like, ugh.
Not without this. We've got our pollen burst now,
Oh yeah,
and
I'm drinking mine. Woo woo.
yep, and this
Yeah.
stuff will give you great energy without the crash. It keeps you going. It's got a little bit of caffeine in it. But I don't drink coffee. I don't drink anything with caffeine. If I have any caffeine, it's just in this pollen burst.
Mhm.
But that's
Yeah.
all you need is half of a packet or a packet. And boy, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, and it's not one of those you don't get one of those high type energy like you feel like your heart's pumping out of your chest or and then you have these hard crashes. It's nothing like that. It's just the natural flowing energy you get throughout the day, and that is another I'm excited for Rebound coming out in the cans.
I know, and it tastes
And
so good. It tastes like Orange Crush.
yes, and I'm hoping that we can get those into the stores, set them right back to the Monsters, next to the Monster drinks that's full of awful God
Crap.
stuff. Oh, just total crap. And no one should be drinking Monsters or any of that
Red
stuff.
Bulls, none of
Red
that.
Bulls,
All
yeah.
horrible.
Yeah. So it's extremely bad for your body. And we have the Rebound, which is a recovery drink for working out while you're working out, after you work out. We now have it coming in the cans. Oh, I'm so excited for that coming in can, or we have it in the canister. I think I have it. Oh, yep, I do have Rebound.
Yeah, Rebound is great to take with before workout, after workout, during your workout. It just keeps you, I mean, some people just use it after because it will replace the minerals lost during the sweating process, but I use it during my workout.
Yeah.
I use it before my workout just to make sure I'm not losing the important nutrients that I need, while I'm working out.
Right, exactly. So, those are just some things that when you hit over 40, those are extremely important things to have in your body. So you don't feel stiff or have to take a nap in the afternoon or any of those things. Here, let me look at another one. forgetting people's names. Well, that is so untrue because I've always forgot people's names. So I don't think that's an age thing.
You know what? But again, getting on the Healthy Start Pack, it's got
Mm-hmm.
those great essential fatty acids in it that'll give the oils that your
Memory.
brain needs, that your
Mm-hmm.
heart needs, your skin needs, your hair needs. I mean, there's just so many wonderful things EFAs do for you.
Yes.
And that's what's great about the pack. You don't have to buy anything else. Forget going to any other drugstores, vitamin shops.
GCN
No,
or
I mean
no, I mean
GNC. Yeah, we get confused
GNC.
now because of the
GCN
network.
is our radio network.
Right.
Guys.
Right, but that's what's great about this. I mean, it's a one-stop shop in this box. That's
Yes,
it.
that's
Get
it.
the products, get your body nutrified, and then let's address what other issues you might have. But if you are healthy, if you need minor repair, this is the product for you.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
only $118. $118. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's
It's a
an
no-brainer.
Well, yeah, but you think about it. You go to GCN and just in the Beyond Tangy Tangerine or the 2.0, our new 2.0, if you were to take this into, let me turn it around so people can see. If you were to take this into GCN and ask them to fill every vitamin, mineral, nutrient that's in this canister, it would cost you well over almost $500 just
Right.
for
And
what's
that's
in
not
here.
even taking into consideration the other two products that are in the box, which
Right.
is your OsteoFX for your calcium support and your essential fatties.
Exactly. And the whole thing costs only $118
Mm-hmm.
versus almost $500. That's a no-brainer. That is a no-brainer. So that is another reason why we are involved in Youngevity. Youngevity also gives you a great opportunity, especially people over the age of 40, and we discussed this on our show today, that face it, guys, face it. There's not going to be a nest egg for retiring. And most of us are looking at we'll be working until we die because the pensions are no longer being paid out. It's the cost of living is just, it's taking up most of your paychecks. You're living
Right.
paycheck to paycheck to paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
The people that are making $23, $30 an hour now is really like making $15 an hour now. And
Right.
it's just because there's just everything's so costly. I mean, food, everything, gas, everything is just insurance. It's just
College money for kids.
college.
I mean, most
Yes.
people don't even have that saved for their children.
No,
And
we did not.
yeah, and they're relying on their children and hoping that they'll get scholarships. And who wants to start their children off with, debt?
Yeah.
But it would be nice, wouldn't it be? And that's
Oh.
what it is nice about having this opportunity with the multi-level, is that the residual income that we make isn't touched. That is saved for your kids or saved for your kids' retirement, not yours. You're
Yeah.
living off of all the other bonuses that come with this.
Yeah, which is amazing. And, I really want to touch on the why people in their 40s and 50s are now looking at multi-level marketing companies as another avenue from their job. And that's what me and my husband, when we first got into Youngevity, well, first Youngevity had to get into us. And that was the nutrition and, everything. And once we realized what great products, it was like, what did you do?
Nothing, I just moved my cam.
Oh, it was like, I thought you were saying talk to the hand. No.
Sign language.
Sign language, yeah. But that is the reason why we started looking at multi-level marketing. We started seeing the comp plan that Youngevity had to offer. And I was like, whoa, my husband has a great job. He's an engineer. I mean, he has a great job. Your husband has an awesome job. He's a pilot. And, but you guys can't just retire, um, even though, with him just being a pilot. So now you guys, and just like us, getting into multi-level marketing, you can now you guys have a 2-year plan. We have a 3-year plan to get David out of his JOB, which is just over broke, and we all heard that saying, and it's true.
Right.
People are living paycheck to paycheck to paycheck, and they dictate how much money you make. David, for instance, as an engineer, he's at the top of his pay scale. So unless he gets promoted, he will never, ever get another raise.
Yeah.
So with multi-level marketing, we are getting making that extra income to where in 3 years we're going to surpass his income plus enough to live very comfortably.
Right.
And save money and have that opportunity to put that nest egg away and to go on vacations that you dreamed of only going, that being in a job, you dream of going on vacations, but you can't afford it. That gets us out of that situation to where, everybody else is going on vacations, but we can't because we're living paycheck to paycheck. And with longevity, I mean, you get cars paid for. I mean, vacations paid for. You get those things.
Right.
You have a 2-year plan.
Yep, and it's doing something you love, right? And as much as Chris likes flying and David likes his career choice, obviously, I mean, it gets old. Is it something you want to do until you're 60, 65 years old? No, you want to do something else. You want to do it on a beach somewhere or in the mountains or wherever it is you want to retire. And that's what's great about this company is we can take this wherever we go. We can do this wherever we are, and we love what we do. Helping people get healthier, get wealthier, get thinner. I mean, there just isn't more satisfaction in any other career or job.
No. And I really want to just talk to the women here for a minute. The women over 40 to where, they're not knowing what they can do. A lot of women are wanting to go into a career now that they're over 40. They don't know what to do. I'm here to tell you that this gives you the time freedom to still be with your children, to go on vacations, but to make more money than you've ever dreamed of having. If working in a regular job, you will make triple, quadruple what you would make in a job. And guess what? You're only working 15 hours a week, if that.
Right.
And the best part is you meet new friends. You get to see people put a smile on their face. You get to encourage people. You don't have a boss breathing down your neck saying, okay, did you meet your quota? Or, if you're in sales, did you meet your sales quota? All this stuff. You didn't. If you're sick, you're sick. You don't have to call in sick.
And guess what? You don't have to be there at 9 a.m. You don't have to set an alarm clock. Forget the alarm clock. It's gone.
You wake up when you wake up.
You work your own hours when it's convenient for you.
And this is why I have, especially for women over 40, single women that are working all these hours just to make ends meet for them and their children. This is a way out. They don't have to work that 40-hour job and depend on, gosh, I got to get overtime, or they've got 2 jobs. Some of them's got a waitress, they got a full-time job, and then they go waitress at night. I know a lot of women like that.
Right.
And it's really heartbreaking because their children are raising their own children because they're so busy trying to work and make ends meet to feed them.
Right.
And I was once there. I know what they were doing. I was trying to support 3 children with no child support, no help whatsoever. And I worked a full-time job, waitressed at night. So I was so tired that I didn't have time for my children because I was so tired.
Mm-hmm.
Because you worked so
Right.
much. And, you know, women need to, they have this freedom to go to their child's ball game, to go watch their daughter cheer, or whatever their event is.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? You're getting there, you're getting to sit there, enjoy yourself. You can afford to put them in these sports. You can afford to take them on vacations.
Mm-hmm.
Even as a single mom, that's the best thing.
Right.
You know?
And we've got this great, great company, and it just takes a phone call. Please give us a call. You know, it's really easy. Let us explain it to you. If it's not for you, it's not for you, but at least give us a chance to tell you what it's about. You know, and for future information about our shows, don't forget LadyTalkLiveShow.com. But, you know, information about the products, information about ASAP, as slim as possible, the weight loss drops. We can email you more info for you to look at. Don't feel like you're committed. Just pick up the phone and call us. I mean, if I didn't make that decision, I wouldn't be where I'm at today.
Laura, what's that check behind you?
That's a check for $2,500 that I got from Longevity.
At the convention.
At the convention, doing what I love doing. You know, I didn't even know, Kim, that I was going to get that check.
I know.
I was completely shocked. And so this is what I'm saying. I'm out doing what I'm doing. I like what I'm doing. I'm helping people, having fun, and then I'm getting paid like this for it too.
And that was just extra. That was just you know, for doing what you love to do.
Yeah, this isn't my paycheck.
They reward
this
you.
Is just, yeah, on top of it was a bonus.
Yeah. Well, they have contests, and you know, those sorts of things, and they love rewarding. Just like we're going to, you know, they had a contest on going to Cancun.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all expenses paid. So they love rewarding you for doing fun things with talking to people. And so, you know, like I said, if this opens up a whole new realm of entrepreneurship that is easy to get into. There's no, you know, astronomical upfront cost.
Mm-hmm.
It's so simple to get into. And the greatest thing is you have leaders to help you out and to help you every step of the way. You're not getting into the program and without all by yourself.
No, no way. You've got us and you've got people above us. This is such a fantastic company. It's not just a work environment. It's a family environment. We're all very close friends and there for each other. I swear, if you just open that door, you will not regret it and you won't look back.
Absolutely. So again, you know, we wanted to kind of touch and reach out to those men and women that are maybe looking at another avenue of there's got to be a better way, you know, than their job. And there is a better way and a simpler way. You don't have to go to work and spend a gazillion, you know, and come home exhausted because you work so much. There is a better way. And like I said, and like Laura said, we just, you know, you can even email us for information at info@ladytalklive.com. And we will be more than happy to send you any information if you didn't want to call. But if you really want to, you know, if you're really seriously thinking about getting involved and trying to make a better life for yourself and your children, pick up the phone, give us a call, 855-33-5239, and we will be more than happy to just explain to you. Like I said, we're not pressure salespeople. We're here just to give you the information and let you decide if this is for you. Because we would be doing you a disjustice if you know, just like a lot of companies pressure you to get involved. But if it's not for you, it's not for you. You would be doing us a disjustice, and you'd be doing yourself a disjustice.
Injustice.
Oh, did I say disjustice? Yeah, injustice.
I love my Kimmy.
I know, that's me. But see, we're normal people. We say quirky things.
I was going to let you go by with one, but the third time I couldn't do it.
Well, my husband does the same. He calls them Kimmyisms.
Yeah.
So this is a normal thing for me. But you know what? I can be myself, and and I do have a degree, and but it's just me. I'm quirky like that. We say silly things, and that's okay, because that
Yep.
makes us who
We're
we are.
human. We're
Yeah,
human.
we're human. And so that's just some of the things that we would like to bring to you today. And I love my Laura.
We make a great team.
Yes, we do. We do. Without for sure. We met on Facebook. Well, we were already involved in the same company, but
Hmm.
really didn't know each other. And we met on Facebook, and it was like we were split up at birth or something, because it was like we've been through the same things in life, and we're just alike, except
Yeah.
for she's my nerd, and I'm I call her my nerd.
She calls me that, but it's because I have to, she's like a little balloon that just floats up in the air, and I have to reach up and grab that string and bring her back down.
Yeah,
Nope,
yeah,
back down here, Kimmy. And then she's like, come on, you're dead weight and boring. Let's go. And I'm like,
yeah. Let's have fun. Girls just want to have fun.
I know, and we are fun, and we're
Yes.
gonna end this thing because we don't want to bore people too much. But call us and let us just share this program with you because we love it. We wouldn't be doing it if we didn't.
No, no.
So
So, well, till next time, more videos to come, and everybody have a great Saturday, and we hope to hear from you.
all
All right,
right,
everybody, take care.
bye.
Bye.